the airport, it was pouring rain, and I was sitting outside the waiting room waiting for someone. More than an hour had passed, and the person I was waiting for still hadn't arrived. I thought for a moment and opened WeChat Moments. My sister Amanda's post from an hour ago suddenly appeared. Even if the heavy rain turns the city upside down, the one who loves me will always be by my side. Strangely, there was not a ripple in my heart. Amanda's post also included a photo. I don't even need to guess. I know that the people holding candles next to Amanda's cake are Mom, Dad, my brother Jim, and Ethan. I used to really like Ethan's hands, with their distinct joints, a fair complexion, and a hint of pink at the knuckles. I have teased him more than once, saying that his hands could be used as hand models, guaranteed to charm a whole bunch of young girls. And now, they are all by Amanda's side. Clearly, 5 hours ago, they said they would wait for me in the airport lobby to take me home. Without thinking, I know that Amanda's excuse is that she is not feeling well, and it is only natural that they missed my pickup. For Amanda, they missed out on a lot of things about me. I missed my college entrance exam pickup, I missed my coming-of-age ceremony, I missed my university admission welcome banquet. Missed all my big and small anniversaries. The reasons for missing out are all the same: Amanda's heartache, stomach pain, and the pain from the incision after her kidney was removed. They missed it time and time again. I opened my phone's memo and added a character. The characters on the memo have already been written 100 times. They have missed me 100 times now. But my heart is at peace, having missed it 99 times already. Missing it once more won't change anything. Amanda is my sister, who was lost by my parents before I was born. The day she was brought back, I was celebrating my 12th birthday. She was thin and bony, her face pale, and a bad person had taken one of her kidneys. Mom and Dad were holding Amanda, crying bitterly, while I stood there wearing a birthday hat, staring blankly. From that day on, everyone's attitude towards me changed. My parents want me to take care of her, to protect her, because she has suffered too much. I nodded obediently, giving all my sincerity to Amanda. But how did she treat me? I still remember that, despite Amanda's beautiful face, she made such a fierce expression. "It's you. Ever since you were born, Mom and Dad have never looked for me. Why should that be? Everything you have now should belong to me. You shouldn't have been born." After that, my birthday every year became her birthday. Mom and Dad moved all the good things to her room, and my little brother no longer clings to me. Even Ethan began to frequently cast his gaze towards her, his eyes filled with affection and indulgence. But he is my boyfriend, isn't he? My parents and younger brother are also my family, aren't they? My grievances, however, were met with their impatience. "That is your sister. How could I have inappropriate thoughts about your sister? Can you stop making unreasonable fuss? Your sister has suffered so much, what's wrong with giving her more good things? You can buy these things again. Sister is so gentle, and her health isn't good. Can't you just stop making things difficult for her?" My parents have never been angry, and to avoid making them upset, I compromised time and again. Every storm that Amanda stirs up eventually calms down time and again, due to my compromise. This is the 100th time, but this time, all my past anger and resentment are gone. I just feel that it's unnecessary now. I have too many things to do, and there is still a lot of work that hasn't been resolved. I just want to take a nap and wake up to new things to do. Exhausted to the extreme, I booked a hotel room and fell into a deep sleep without even changing my clothes. Until a ringing sound woke me up, my mother's voice echoed in the room. "Christina, where are you at the airport? We will come to pick you up soon." "I'm sorry, Christina, for keeping you waiting so long, but you know your sister's health. If we don't take care of her, she would be so scared at home all alone. Oh, no need. I finally snapped out of my daze. I haven't been at the airport for a long time. If you are worried about my sister, then just stay with her, you don't need to worry about me. After all, I didn't expect you to really care about me. In fact, I used to carry hope, hoping that they still cared about me. I have also done that silly waiting at the airport. Without exception, they were all called away by Amanda. So Christina, where are you now? No need, I've already booked a room at the hotel. It's late, I'm going to sleep. I didn't wait for my mom to finish speaking and hung up the phone. It was rare to sleep until noon. After waking up and checking out, I had lunch at the hotel before slowly taking a taxi home. At home, everyone was sitting on the sofa. When they saw me come back, they all stood up and walked towards me, including Ethan. Christina, which hotel were you at last night? Why didn't you let us come pick you up? Mom said. The hotel rooms are never as good as home, and you can rest a bit better, can't you? Come on, your sister has made something delicious. Oh, no need, I've already eaten. I glanced at the dishes on the dining table. Actually, in the past, I was the one who cooked the meals at home, in order to gain their approval. As long as Amanda shows a hint of reluctance to eat, I will be blamed, and this time is no different. Amanda gently furrowed her brows and said softly, Christina, do you not like the dish I made? I can make it again. Amanda's words added more blame in her parents' and Ethan's eyes. Christina, your sister has been busy all day preparing this table full of dishes, you should at least eat a little. Second sister, did you deliberately eat your fill outside to make eldest sister feel this way? The younger brother's eyes were filled with disdain. Christina, my sister is not well. How many times did you inhale smoke in the kitchen for you, and you even cut your hand with a knife? Can't you give your sister a little respect? Look, I just said one sentence, but blame will never be late. I sighed, I'm allergic to shrimp and cilantro, didn't my parents forget? Once, I was hospitalized for a whole month, because I mistakenly ate shrimp and cilantro, and my parents were very concerned about this. Specifically made a list of food. But Amanda knows about my allergies, because she has seen me not eat these two things with her own eyes. Amanda just wanted to drive me away, so I did as she wished. I really don't want to argue with Amanda anymore, it's quite pointless. In the end, the one who got hurt from beginning to end was just me. What was unexpected was that my parents did not agree, instead, they frowned and held my hand tightly. Christina, is it because we were taking care of your sister last night that we didn't pay attention to you, and you're upset? No, sister is not well. I understand that you are taking care of her, so I have decided to move out to make it easier for you to take care of her. Dad wanted to say something more, but I interrupted him. I've taken my things, so I'm leaving first. The quarter when I was as busy as a spinning top has finally passed, and the company specially bought plane tickets for us employees to go to the seaside for team building. In the past, to please Ethan and my family, I would rather convert the team building activities into cash and buy them many things. But even so, it could not earn them a shred of recognition, their gaze remained fixed on Amanda. I later realized that I had seemingly lived the first half of my life for their approval. This is not a good sign. This time, everyone was very surprised by my participation in the team-building event. So, this year you won't be with your boyfriend and family? I smiled and thought I would consider myself for once. Not just this time, but every time in the future, I must consider myself. It's quite strange, ever since I moved out, my parents' calls have become more frequent. Even my brother Jim, whom I hadn't heard from in a long time, started messaging me. Even Ethan, who used to reply to my 10 messages with just half a sentence, has started sending me videos. Christina, shall we have a meal together tomorrow? We can also discuss your situation with Ethan. Second sister, your birthday is coming up soon, what do you want? I'll buy it for you. Christina, didn't you say that you wanted to have some green plants at home? I still remember you like succulents. Can I buy them all together? I frowned, looking at a suddenly added family group in WeChat, where all the messages were tagging me. I had seen this family group on my mom's phone before. Inside are Amanda, my younger brother, and my parents, but I'm not there. And now, I actually don't know when I was pulled into the group by my dad. The sudden concern made me feel very uncomfortable. I just replied that I was at a team building event and wouldn't be going home, then put down my phone. I had no response to Ethan's message. I haven't figured out how to respond, and I also haven't figured out how to handle my relationship with him. The atmosphere of the team building event made me feel an unprecedented sense of relaxation and joy. Colleagues who used to just greet each other became increasingly excited as a topic sparked their interest, and by the end, the conversation was more lively than ever. We took a group photo, and for the first time, I posted the pictures from the gathering on my Moments. Wow, Christina, you look so beautiful when you smile, a colleague exclaimed dramatically while flipping through the photos. You used to have such a long face that we all thought you were hard to deal with, but I didn't expect you to be so talkative. I laughed happily, feeling an unprecedented sense of ease for the first time. Naturally, she didn't pay attention to Ethan's call on the other end of the phone, the messages from her parents, the voice message from her brother Jim, or Amanda's call. On the day the team building event ended, I said goodbye to my colleagues one by one at the airport and prepared to go home to rest. As soon as I exited the airport, I found that my parents, Amanda, Jim, and Ethan were all waiting for me. After seeing me, their eyes brightened for a moment. Second sister. Jim wanted to come over and take my bag, but I switched sides, and his hand fell empty. What are you here for? My detached tone left them momentarily stunned, but my mother was the first to react. Christina, your sister misses you a lot and wants you to come back to live here. Why don't you just move back? Yeah, big sister has really missed you lately, saying she has been calling your name in her dreams. When did you two become so close? I looked at Amanda with a smile that was not quite a smile, and she looked at me timidly, but I did not overlook the malice in her eyes. Are you missing me, or do you want me to continue being blamed by mom and dad, so that you can continue to be favored by them and your brother? Amanda's expression paused, then she made a look of grievance. Christina, I know you've always hated me, but I really want to mend our relationship. Christina, the living conditions outside are not good. Will you come back with me? You are my sister, and I am the eldest sister, I should take care of you. Move back? My room has been yours since the day you returned. After I started working, I've been spending the night in the dorm anyway, so why move back? My words left everyone present in shock, as if my parents had just remembered, their faces turning pale. They seemed to have finally remembered that ever since Amanda came back, Dad has been saying that there aren't enough rooms in the house. But my room is spacious and bright, and my sister, citing her poor health and the need for more sunlight, took it upon herself to arrange for me to live on campus. For so many years, I thought I had long gotten used to my parents' indifference. Even until today, their words still make my heart ache gently for a moment. I couldn't be bothered with their emotions and expressions anymore, so I dragged my suitcase and left the airport. I originally thought that after the airport incident, Amanda would calm down for a while. After all, I had already stopped arguing with her, but I still